Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, coronavirus, the pandemic, it is happening, and as many of you guys, my main focus for the last couple of weeks has been to stockpile as much stuff as possible to make sure I never run out of the essentials and to make sure that I survive and I've got enough food and medicines and toilet paper and everything like that. So in this video I will share with you what have I been buying and what I've got currently to get me through the hard times in case I can't get out of the house, and also I will share with you my tips on how to get to the shops before everyone else to make sure you empty the shelves before they get empty. Nah, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm not like that. So I wanted to make this video just to talk about how crazy it's been going to the shop and seeing empty shelves and what are my thoughts about it. So basically, yes, a lot of people have been stockpiling and buying way too much and probably stuff that they won't even use and they don't normally buy, and that's gonna just end up in the bin once all this is over. And it's just really annoying, and it's not fair on people who actually go to the shop and they don't have stuff stockpiled and they just need to get the normal food. So when I first noticed that people are emptying the shelves and I may find myself without food, not any food, I'm sure I could still get some food, but when people first started emptying shelves, I decided just to get a bit more, not stockpile like everyone else, but just to get a bit extra than I normally do, but only stuff that I actually normally buy. So for example, if I'm out of beans, I will usually get a 4-pack of Heinz beans, but this time I got a 6-pack because I could get my hands on it. Same with, we went to do a weekly shop, and from the frozen section, instead of getting a pack of like corn sausages and a pack of mince and this and like one each, we got 2 each, but only stuff that we will actually eat and it won't get wasted. And I know that this is something I normally buy anyway. Now you may be saying, well, you're still buying twice the amount, so clearly you're contributing to the stockpiling issue. Well, kind of, but the thing is, when you see that there's nothing in the shops, you don't want to find yourself without food, so it's hard not to panic a little bit. That's why I've just been trying to make sure we have a bit more food than normal, but not absolutely loads, and I've only been buying stuff that I know we will use up and eat before it goes off, so there's no waste, because I hate wasting food. Now some of you may think that supermarkets introducing rationing is a bit restrictive and not 21st century, but I definitely agree with them doing this because it's ridiculous what people are doing, just getting everything they can get hold of. You can always order food online and you can get someone to nip out and get you something if you're self-isolating, and you can order ready meals and you don't have to buy everything you see in the shop because there's no need. There won't be a shortage of food. There's enough food in the world. There's so much food being wasted every single day, so it's not like we're gonna run out of food. If you are staying inside, get enough for a week or two, not for 3 months, because in 3 months all this will most likely be over and things will start going back to normal. Think about other people, not just about yourself, because if everyone was just doing their shop once a week or once a fortnight like they normally do, we wouldn't be seeing those empty shelves and things would be like they should be. Just be more sensible. Think about people who don't have a car and who can only buy what they can carry, and they go into the shop and they don't have anything left in the fridge. They go into the shop and they can't get anything because you stuffed your car with stuff that will go off because you won't be able to eat all that meat you bought or all those vegetables you just bought. It will go off and it'll end up in the bin, but someone else could have had that for their dinner. In general, I've also been thinking like it's not as bad. I mean, things could be worse in the sense that if you listen to your teacher in school at history lessons, I'm sure you know that there's been pandemics like this in the past, and we are very fortunate to be living in a day and age when we can still communicate with each other through the internet with anyone in the world. The government can update us on the current status of what's happening, but don't listen to people on Twitter and like headlines who just pick information out of context and make a headline out of it. Just look at the source. I mean, I know a lot of people will say, well, you can't just listen to the government, but they are trying to control the situation and make sure people don't panic, and they are trying to make it better. I mean, that's what they're here for. So just listen to the official sources rather than just reading stupid headlines that are trying to make people to panic even more. But where I was going with this, oh yeah, so we live in times when you can actually isolate yourself quite easy, and you can still speak to people online, and you can get your food and other things delivered to your door and literally have them left at the doorstep. And if you're fortunate enough to have a job which you can take home and work from home, which I am so blessed that I am in a job which I can do anywhere as long as I have my laptop, my work laptop, and internet connection, and you don't have to go somewhere and be with people to do your job, then you're so fortunate. And honestly, don't panic, just try to limit your contact with people, stay calm, don't stockpile, just get a weekly shop delivered. If you don't want to be going to the shop all the time, just get it delivered or go to the shop, but just buy enough for a week. I mean, for the last, I've been going to the shop and getting more bits and trying to hunt things that I couldn't get, because like for example flour, oh my god, I couldn't get any flour or sugar or like things which have been just not available in the shops. But for the last couple of days I've just decided, right, I've got enough food now, I'm just gonna do an online delivery once a week and do it this way, because it's depressing seeing shops like that just being full of people trying to buy as much as they can and the shelves being empty. And since I've not been to the shop for a few days, I feel so much calmer about the whole situation. It's hard not to feel a bit panicky when you just go and want to buy a loaf of bread and you walk through the shop and every other aisle is like wiped clean. Also, just before I go, I do agree that it's a horrible thing and it is killing people, this virus, and I'm sending my love to the people who've lost their loved ones because of this. And I know what it means to lose someone close to you. Last year my dad passed away and it was unexpected and it was the worst thing in the world, and unless you experience it yourself you don't know what it's like. So I am sending my love to everyone who have had to deal with it in the last couple of weeks. But in general, please don't stockpile like crazy. There will be enough food. And wash your hands and avoid public places, because as we all know, the virus may not harm you, but you may give it to someone who has a much weaker immune system, who has some other health problems, which will make the virus affect them really badly. Right, so if you made it all the way to the end, thanks for watching. I feel like it's just been a big rumble, but I really wanted to make this video and kind of get these thoughts out, and I hope it makes sense. I've been rambling on for 15 minutes. I hope I can edit it into a concise video that makes sense. Please leave a like or dislike if you think I talk absolute rubbish and you disagree with everything I said, then feel free to dislike this video. Leave comments, let me know what you think, what are your thoughts on this whole situation, and if you enjoyed this video then subscribe, because I make a new video every week so that you don't miss any of me. Right, stay safe, I'll see you in the next video.